Hey guys, King Kaiju here. Today we're going to be doing a different kind of review. Instead of reviewing a Jurassic World or Kaiju figure, we're going to be reviewing a Beast of the Mesozoic figure. And this is one of the new Ceratopsians, that being Regaliceratops. I've seen a lot of reviews of the new Wave 2 dinosaurs, and the only one that I have not really seen a lot of is this guy, the Regaliceratops. Not exactly sure why. It's one of the prettier figures in the line, yet still not a ton of people have reviewed it for some reason, so I thought I would. Let's of course start off with detail. So this Regaliceratops has a ton of really nice detail. Up at the face, the eyes, nose, crest, and even inside of the mouth, if you can see, look absolutely fantastic. The horns are all painted beautifully, as is the beak. The crest ornamentation, or frill ornamentation, whatever you want to call it, looks beautiful as well. The head is probably like the best part about this figure. Then going down to the body, the back stripe and black markings all look fantabulous. And they go down to the tail as well, ending really nicely. Of course, the underbelly is painted with a nice little white wash. There's a little bit of green paint right here too. It's kind of hard to see. You might be able to see it on camera better, but that looks really good. And the other side has the same thing. So overall, this figure looks really beautiful just from any angle when it comes to detail. So now let's go on to the articulation, which is my favorite part about these figures. The head, of course, can rotate very nicely, up and down. You can look down about that far, and up about that far. So not really a ton of posability when it comes to up and down, but good enough. The side to side, though, is like the main showstopper. It can look that way, and then this way. And this allows for some very dynamic posing. Like, you can have it where it might just be looking at something, or maybe, if you want to move the head down a little bit, it also might look like it's about to charge or attack something, like it has its horns pointed right at you. So that looks really good. The jaw is my only real complaint about this figure, because as you can see, it is pretty loose. The only way that you can actually get it to stay in place is if you do that with it, and I don't want to scuff the paint because you have to push it in and hold it there for a couple seconds. I'm not really sure if there's any way that I can fix this. If anyone knows a specific way, please leave it down in the comments. But yeah, the mouth is very loose on my copy. Anyway, ignoring that, the body can also rotate. You can get it at the midsection. A little minor complaint, not as big as the jaw. The paint does cut off here if you move it like this. So, unfortunately, that is kind of bad looking. The green, though, for some reason, it does go underneath the body sculpt, but at the same time, the black doesn't, so I don't really know what was going on there, but maybe that's just a product issue. The legs can, of course, rotate as well. Right here at the ankle, and right here at the foot. Same thing on the other leg. And for this one right here, and then finally one right here. Same thing with the other leg. And then finally the tail is on a ball joint. You can see the ball joint in there. Looks really good. We'll just set that down, and now we'll go into size comparisons. First, we'll compare it to another beast of the Mesozoic Ceratopsian, the Zuniceratops. And as you can see, the Zuniceratops is much smaller than the Regaliceratops. In fact, if we put them side to side, that is how big they are next to each other. And as you can see, the Zuniceratops is dwarfed. I'm just going to kind of keep this guy like that and put some figures next to him just to show you guys how big he is. Next, we'll do a couple Mattel figures. We'll do the Mattel Triceratops. And as you can see, they're about the same length. The trike is a bit longer, but the Regaliceratops is much taller. And next, we'll compare it to a Mattel human, of course, Owen, and putting him right next to the Regali. I hope that he can stand. Yep, that is how big he is next to the Regaliceratops. We'll put him right next to Owen real quick right here to give you guys a better size comparison. And yeah, the Regali dwarfs Owen. Finally, we'll compare the Regaliceratops next to its own card. that is what the card looks like. Really, really nice, I know. And this is actually on the box as well. I'll put a picture of the box up since I currently have it in storage, but you can see it really, really beautifully on the card. And there's a couple little facts about it on the back too. So yeah, guys, that is the Beast of the Mesozoic Regaliceratops review. This figure looks absolutely incredible. I really, really enjoy it. David Silva has been hitting it out of the park recently with these Beast of the Mesozoic figures, and this one is no exception. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this review. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.